going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. As always, smash that like button, give us a thumbs up. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully you've had a good weekend. I've had a good week of riding. Close to 500K this week. The indoor-outdoor challenge for Zwift almost complete. So we're pretty happy about that. And hopefully you guys have had a good week as well. All right. Let's get ourselves set up and get moving. Of course, Monday Mafia race. If you want to join us, jump in. We are doing, I believe, Neon Shore Flats. I got that right? I got the right course. Or Neon Shore Loop. So, they're all neon this month, so I get very confused with the titles. It's all good. At the end of the day, legs, like I said, for me, will be a little bit tired. Very, very close to 500K. It was a good weekend. Like I said, a good week of riding. Started raining again last night, so managing to get a full weekend and getting the rides done is nice for a change. Get to the right screen. There we go. Oh, that's right. I did forget something. My good friends in Aftertaste, who are just releasing a whole bunch, they just released a whole bunch of stuff. I was talking to them and I was talking about some of my issues with the music subscription stuff, and they're like, use our music. So I need to get on that. So I will. A little bit punk rock, a little bit more my style than what we typically hear, but it's all good. So appreciate it. Those guys are fantastic. I think they've got a live show coming up here in Calgary in the next couple weeks, I think. So yeah, if you've heard of them before, they've been around for a very, very long time. Just recently got back together and started making music and releasing albums again. So that's pretty cool at the end of the day. Feels weird. I have been not on the trainer much, so it's a bit weird to be cycling indoors. Everything I've been doing is outdoors. I've got a good amount of mileage in. I'm just tuning up the SL8s. The gravel bike is good to go. The cross bike is good to go. The mountain bike is good to go. All the bikes are good to go. Spending most of my time on the SL8. Have been doing some stuff on the pizza bike as well. Just kind of chillaxing, having some fun, getting some food, hanging out. I kind of want to get the dog a pair of goggles so he can ride the pizza bike with me, but we'll see. We'll see. I think he's a little too high strung for that because he just wants to go. Not catch up with the tour today yet, so I'm not sure how that went. I did learn out last night. We were discussing it on the Discord anyways. With Jonas crashing out, I didn't realize until somebody had sent me a message later that basically doping control woke him up at 2 o'clock in the morning and Pogačar at 5 a.m., which, I don't know, to me is crazy. Like, I get it. The doping scandals of the past have not been good for the sport, and that they want to catch these guys off guard. But, like, in the middle of a race, a long race, like, I mean, there's a lot of times that you can get whatever you need, I guess. But, like, I don't know, waking somebody up at 2 o'clock in the morning and expect them to get back to sleep and rested, especially if they've got a routine, it's not good. And, you know, the discussion revolves around, did that contribute to the incident and ultimately the crash that saw Jonas leave the tour? Don't know. It's, I mean, I think it definitely was a factor. It wasn't the only factor, but it's just not good. It's not good to be doing that to athletes, and it's, I don't know. They're going to have to take a long, whoever made that decision, they're going to have to take a good, long, serious look at things. And Miguel jokingly said yesterday, it's like the UCI is going to have to investigate themselves as a joke, but no word of a lie, they kind of do. They kind of really got to take a good hard look at themselves here and say, like, what are we accomplishing out of this? Like, I understand that protecting the integrity of the sport and making sure that, you know, people are compliant with, you know, things and keeping that integrity intact is an important thing, especially, like I said, after what has happened in the past. But I don't think waking people up at 2 a.m. is the way to go about it. It just can't be. Like, I don't know when these guys are going to sleep. I know that, you know, sort of like, and I know these guys don't weigh in every day, but like, and that everything's pretty much controlled these days, but, you know, it's a 7 or 8 a.m. kind of roll call thing. I don't know, it just seems like it would disrupt your sleep. And I mean, it's hard enough. You're like, different place every night, different bed. Like, I'm sure you've heard the stories of Team Sky, you know, with their mattresses so people get like a better sleep. And I don't know, just seems to be the wrong thing. Hey, Gordon, good to see you, my man. I got to make sure I registered. I might not have registered. I'm pretty sure I did. Because I saw, well, it's good to check to see who's in there anyways. So I am. It's just because I'm early by a few minutes. So we got Jael, Eric, Dean, and Scott all in there. I thought I saw Breezy in there, but maybe he's moved up. Oh, Curtis, MK, Marcelo upgraded. So way to go, Marcelo. He's been killing it. Marcelo's been killing it. He's been right at the tip of the spear. And Bobcat and Robert. So lots of familiar faces in that division. And then, of course, we've got the regulars here as well that are still here, which is Jael, Eric, Dean. And then we've got Scott. Not sure I've seen that name lots. Mr. Scott Steele. That's a good solid name, Scott Steele. That's like, it's a perfect entertainment name. Most people have to make up names to sound good. My name is terrible. The only thing my name is maybe good for is that if you actually learn how to spell it, it's pretty easy to find me, I guess. But it's not very cinematic, like Scott Steele. Oh, Marcelo's just riding up. Interesting. It's interesting because I think the C's have been somewhat faster. MK's riding up as well. Interesting. I tend not to do that. I just, I look at I don't think so, because MK's got a sprint. Marcelo's like a diesel engine. Like, they're all super strong. I think they would be putting the hurt to me. And the other part of it is too, is like I said, I have close to 500 kilometers in my leg from the last few days. It's, there's no shortage of miles that I've put in, and I'm probably going to pay for it. I was talking to Luca, which for those of you know, Luca Motz is my coach. Streamlabs will drop a link probably in at some point. You can get 50% off your first month with Luca. He's been handling my training plan since last year. And, he's got me on a rest week this week after this. What have I been doing? I've just been riding. I've been feeling good. I had a week off. I just wanted to ride and put in the miles and then kind of enjoy life. And that's what we did. So I'm at the tail end of that. I haven't had a day off yet since last a week Wednesday. So all the mileage from the last 2 weeks has kind of been all compiled from Wednesday to today will be the last day, and then I'll take a couple days off. I can definitely feel my legs a little bit. I'm sure once we start putting some watts in, I will definitely feel it. But we've just been enjoying stuff at the end of the day. It's going out, riding, minimum 2 or 3 hours, sometimes slow, sometimes fast. Saturday, we put a car show in between, so I went to see a bunch of very old classic cars that have been well upkeeped and people put countless amount of hours and money into. If the kid wasn't going to wake up soon, I'd probably jump. Probably do. That's true. You can always jump in and bail, as Gordon says. Oh, you see, like, I feel this. Oh, we're only doing like 150 watts. Oh, the things I do to myself. I'm not gonna lie though, I've had a great time the last week. It's been a ton of fun. Other than the close pass where I was making a left turn. I don't understand why people pass on yellow lines when they're not supposed to. I don't understand why. The other thing in observation is that I can travel the speed limit or faster, and cars feel they need to pass. Western Northeast for some training, so no bike. Sometimes that's good. I mean, if you're training, depending on what kind of training, if it's physical or mental, hopefully you have access to something. I mean, neither would you. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, it's funny because you post a video and it's a 360 cam, so it's like greater than 180 degree field of view. I mean, everything's distorted, and people just assume, number one, you're slow. Number two, they're like, whatever. Just angry internet people. Yeah, solid yellow. Exactly, solid yellow, don't pass. I don't know what it is. It's just funny because it's in my neighborhood. And it's like, man, like, and that intersection's bad because it's got bump outs. So it's on a corner, and then it narrows for a bus stop and a crosswalk, and then spreads back out. I mean, it's not the place to pass. It's good to see that this guy runs faster than I climb on a bike. I don't think they treat elevation the same to the runners as they do the cyclists. I have no jurisdiction in Canada. Yeah, it's, well, is what it is. It's funny though, because I kind of put it out there. I know what's going to happen. It's just kind of broadens my reach. Apparently somebody posted it in a bad drivers forum somewhere, according to the comments, so they all descended on my channel like, I don't know, vultures. And I don't get it, bad drivers Facebook group. Is that like identifying bad drivers? Or is it a group of bad drivers, like a support group? I have no idea. I think it's the latter because they don't seem to understand the rules very well. And here legally you have to give 1.5 meters out to to pass somebody. So if I can touch your rear view mirror, which when I showed my friend the video, he's like, why'd you stick your hand out? Like, why were you pointing? I'm like, I was turning. He's like, oh, because it's like turn, one house, turn is what happens. And he's like, oh, that makes sense. He's like, man, you like almost lost your hand. I'm like, yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. Hey, Mike. Thought I tuned into the J Dirom stream, but it doesn't look like Tempest Fusion. Yeah, way too many turns. And way too many watts this early in the... And way too much elevation already gained. The comments on that close drive-by were ridiculous. I'm used to that driver behavior. 3 feet where you are, Joshua? Yeah, it's... I don't know, I just look at it as the comments when they're not cyclists. I mean, they're just getting out, they're just frustrated with their lives, I think. They're just unhappy people, which is unfortunate. You know, it's whatever's going wrong in their lives, I hope it gets better. That's kind of how I look at it. And I love that everybody calls me a roadie. I mean, yes, I am riding a road bike. I ride all the bikes. And it's funny because I've got one guy he must be a mountain biker making comments. And it's just funny to me because, as you all well know, I am from the world of mountain biking. It's where I cut my teeth. It's where all my friends are from. And most of them also ride road bikes for fitness and riding bikes, because riding bikes is just fun. I don't care what kind of bike it is. I don't care if it's a road bike, gravel bike, commuter bike, mountain bike, downhill mountain bike, enduro bike, free ride bike, you know, single speed. I don't even care if it's like a beach cruiser. Riding bikes is fun at the end of the day. Hey, Miguel, good to see you, my man. Just doing a little warm-up. Oh yeah. I've got some pretty aggressive flats on my Imperial Evil bike, and funny thing is, the other day I was just moving it, and I cut just above my knee because those pedal spikes are not they're no joke. They are no joke. And slipped the pedals. Like, if you watch, I think it's the original Trail and Park Boys. There's a section with Sam Jepson, and he's got scars like that on his shins, and they're like all open. Half of them have stitches, just because when you slip a pedal and you're not wearing shin guards, like it just cuts through like butter, and it's not cool. Yeah, I'll jump on my kid's 18-inch bike and go across the yard. There you go. Oh, see, that's bad too. Like, that's the thing. Like, I will say this with mountain biking, like, you will get cuts and all that kind of stuff, whether it's from here, if you're going downhill, sometimes you'll get like, and you're not wearing, again, shin guards, you'll get like brush cuts in your shins and your legs and your knees, and or like I said, from the pedals themselves. It's so easy to get an infection if you don't clean them. I mean, I still to this day in the back of the Jeep carry polysporin, alcohol, hydrogen peroxide. Although hydrogen peroxide is never necessarily the best because it kills all the good bacteria too, but sometimes you just need to clean that wound. I did some good climbing in real life as well. We did Ed Worthy. Thankfully, I did it with Rob, so the pace was very civil, very much kind of heart rate was sitting what it is now. If you haven't done so already, please like the video. Also, if you haven't checked out the Discord and the Lameda pre-order for the jerseys are on pre-order. It's going to be a one-time deal. Make sure you get in and get yourself ordered. That way everybody knows who the OGs are at the end of the day. We got 14 minutes. Turn this around in a second here. Get at least 150 meters of climbing. That doesn't sound good. Creak, creak. Yeah, falling off bridge is not fun either. I assume you're talking about North Shore stuff, Steph? Yeah, it's, skinnies can be a little hazardous at times. At least they've gotten like, now they're pretty fat, most trails, if they put bridge stuff up. I mean, in the early 2000s, it was all about like riding like 2x4s on the 2-inch side, not the 4. Yeah, I think Whistler's really kind of, they've gone much wider, much bigger, less skinny. Like North Shore is definitely, still has a lot of that stuff. North Shore is really rooty. And same with Squamish. Squamish, a lot of the stuff is just like chop tree, chop the top flat, and ride that, like, to get you through a section, which is fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. It's just, you know, some of these guys have built trails where the fun has got huge consequences. I know that Fernie had a log crossing that it was like basically a chopped down tree, and it was maybe, you know, 8, 10 inches wide, maybe. maybe not even that, but it was like 20 feet down. It's like you fall off that thing and it's going. I think they've changed a lot of that stuff because of liability, and I know like Whistler has done stuff where they do have skinny stuff. They've got nets, so I mean that's good. You don't want it to be absolutely. Last day for the pre-sale. It is a good question. I don't know if they've put it on there. August 9th. So you've got till August 9th to get your orders in. And again, if it doesn't reach the numbers, it's just not happening. So you've got 20 more days. To get your order in there. I think like first day there was like, I think one skin suit and like 3 or 4 jerseys that were ordered. So, and that was day 1. And who knows who's ordered in between there. So we'll see. Yeah. Oh, Squamish has some amazing trails. Yeah, forget the mountain bike park. The cool thing about Squamish with a lot of their like open face drop-ins and stuff like that, it's that, I don't know what type of rock it is, but it is like so grippy. Like I look at it and if it was here in Alberta, it would be like, yeah, it's going to be sketchy, slippy, but it is like, it grips the tires so good. So good. It's so cool. I like riding in Squamish. I filmed there with Aaron Kempf for the second film. He's been in movies like Rise. I'm trying to remember his name, the guy that produced Rise. But like Squamish locals, and it's so good there. It's so good there. If I had the opportunity to kind of get in that area, I will. But a once hidden gem is now pretty popular, so it's not cheap. And the more expensive Vancouver gets, the more it pushes people out. Whistler super expensive, so Squamish being right in the middle, it has not helped the affordability of Squamish at all. But it's like a super nice area. Joshua needs an ITT Crusher jersey. There you go. That's what the skin suit's for. See, I'll say this. I'm going to grab the skin suit since we're talking about it. Like there is this jersey, and I don't know if you can see it in here, but the material is kind of that checked material. So it is dimply, so it is different. And it's built different. It's, I don't know, 2 pockets on the back. I think that's one thing that I missed on the video, that it does just have the 2 pockets, not 3. But it is fitted much tighter fit. It is like painted on. That's where I keep my food in the middle pocket. It's camera, food in the middle pocket, wallet, cycling wallet in the outer pocket. Because I don't, it's long, the wallet that I use, to keep the phone and the bike pump and some other things in there, some Gorilla Tape, stuff that I don't keep in the bag and I use across bikes, so that's why the pump's there. So yeah, I keep that on the outside because I don't like having something long up the middle of my spine. So yeah, it's my food thing. But I will say this, like, again, like I'm digging these Lameda anniversary ones because the side pockets, and it's funny because I was riding with Josh the other day and we came to the same conclusion. It's, I love it for having the pocket to put my phone in, but I don't like riding with having a phone in this pocket. That goes in the back jersey pocket. But I like them for gels because they actually kind of remind me that they're there. Phone and CO2 in the middle, food split between the sides. Fair? Fair? Yeah, I guess I have CO2 in the wallet as well. I've switched the electric pump. I've got that Psych Plus electric pump that they sent out. That thing is phenomenal. Having it set to a PSI and just putting it on and it gets there is like so good instead of like with the pump or CO2 because I don't have a gauge on mine. Mine's just like a little tiny L head bracket. It's just like, it's whatever I think is the right pressure. So taking the guesswork out of it's kind of nice. And the other thing is like, you got to make sure my seal is CO2 compatible, but you got to be careful of that sometimes. I keep a 16-ounce squeeze plain water bottle in the middle, but I can barely reach it. Which, I mean, if you're going to fuel up anyways later, I mean, you can only have so many bottles on the bike, like 2 bottles. Unless you're one of those crazy people that put a bottle underneath or fork-mounted bottles. Ooh, it's a little light today. It looks like 3 people. Maybe that's why everybody jumped up a cat. To make sure that they got some speed going. Yeah, I can see that as well, extra water. I don't typically I know where I'm going to stop. Usually it's not that bad that I need the extra, but you never know. You never know. I have found with the more potassium and sodium content electrolytes that it's been way better. It's all good, Mike. It's all good. I get it. Hey, Darren, good to see you. I only use a bottle an hour, so I keep the back pocket bottle for cleaning my face and cooling down. Fair, fair. My intake varies. I like to be about a bottle an hour, but I can definitely make 2 bottles last 3-4 hours. All right, best of luck, Curtis. We got Dean, we got Jail. I don't know who the fourth is in here, fifth in here. Eric's in here. Woo! It's gonna be spicy, Darren. Spicy, spicy. I'm sure it was. I am sure it was. It was probably all chill until they decided to go, and then it was like, oh my God, what have I gotten myself into? Or it was just like on like Donkey Kong. Thanks, Ethan. We got 6. Then there was 6. Ah, the man with the great name, Mr. Scott Steele. People that have cool parents are like, you know what sounds good? Scott Steele. From the banner, oh God, I can only imagine. Well, like you said, it's an experience, Darren. Hey, Bassholes. Yeah, he seems to be. Well, he's chilling now.
Next question. Yeah, hi, can you ride fast? Fuck you!
All right, JD, this one's for you. Go, JD. Go, JD. Fill this piano with some TNT. Go, JD. Go, JD. Everybody now, come on! Go, JD. Go, JD. Fill this piano with some TNT.
Yeah, so do I. Good question, Gordon. I assume shortly I will get dropped.
Well, this is just awful. These men are literally trying to tear one another apart. It's over. Ah.
Oh, the humanity, he is slower than a disabled sausage dog.
It's all good. Like I said, that 500K was gonna catch up to me by today, and it did. Pretty easy bet money. I don't know why you won't tuck a 58, but Yeah, there's no catching unless they really start playing games. No ICT bikes. Yeah, there's no way. There's my cursor.
Oh,
Oh, my legs are absolutely cooked. Finish distance is 34. I'm messing around with these boys today. Yeah, there is a fair bit of flat after the pain cave. I expect we'll see Dean launch at the cave. Oh. These guys are smashing it. Smashing it. Just holding a casual 5-6 watts per kilo on the front. Maybe. Maybe they all do. They are all crushing this. I'm not even putting anywhere close to these guys with my legs. They're just cooked. Ooh. That was a bad pop. Just jumped. It's a new chain. Hope it doesn't snap. It's probably time to change all the gear shortly on this guy. Pretty much every second ride. Just depends how dirty it gets. I have to clean pretty aggressively. I just re-wax it. If it's just like dust because it's dry, then, you know, maybe 250, 300K. I use an endurance wax mix anyways, so I should get that. Like it should do a long race without any issue. Yeah, the jet black went back on sale. I'm kind of debating it. I'm debating the Cycle Plus T7. I gotta clean and re-wax my bike. Yeah, if you have to kind of aggressively get the mud out, like brush, then I re-wax. It's kind of what I do, Miguel. If I can just use like a microfiber and get most of the stuff off after a rinse, then I'm not terribly worried about it. Just really depends on how aggressively you have to clean. Oh, I think it was inevitable I was getting dropped. I can't even keep decent power. I feel this, and I'm not going hard. I think once we hit the pain cave, you're going to see Lazenby go. He's pushed the climbs. So I expect nothing less here. Here he goes. Dean just needs to like keep the pressure on, and then at that like little corkscrew part, just if he's got a feather, drop it and smash it. This part coming up here, corkscrew, figure 8. So if you got the feather power up, you sit in the draft right to here. Give a couple hard pedal strokes, smash through. And now is the time to use that feather. I don't see anything popping off. Feels out. You drop that feather. Eric, you used it at the wrong point. Would have been more effective further back. Nice push out. Here you want to recover, but you don't want to recover too much that anybody that's attached catches up. Ready for the showdown. Eric's going. Jill's got to respond. Oh, Lazenby, out of nowhere. One, two, three. Nice work, gents. Well done. Yeah. You start playing games at the end. You better be sprinting hard. This race feels like a punishment ride for me. Enjoyed myself too much this week, that's all. And really, I don't have much more than I've got wattage-wise here, really, at this point. All right. Have a good night, Steph. Appreciate you dropping in, my man. Oh, I feel terrible. I got to be close to the end of the outdoor-indoor challenge, though. Yeah, figure eight's a good landmark, though, for me. Like, when you're racing it, when you're competitively racing it, it's a good place to push. I did 500 kilometers almost last week, so it was a big mileage week. I mean, I knew it coming in, what was going to happen. I had just hoped that I'd made it to the pain cave with everybody, but that's not it. All right. Have a good sleep there, Gordon. Appreciate you, man. We're almost there. We're almost there. I don't think it would have mattered what kind of race today. It would have been very similar outcomes, even if it was pan flat or even a crit. Yeah. You're going to have some new people coming up, I think, too, Curtis. Oh, hurdy. I'm glad this is done. Or in 1.3 kilometers it's done. Yeah, he's been killing it too. Everybody's doing so awesome. I feel like I'm not working hard enough. Oh, I can't even work much harder than that. Oh my God, this is terrible. We're completely cooked. I think you spoke too soon, Alex. Oh. I got first cross in 5 weeks time, so. Then I'm going to be really cooked for Mondays, I tell you. He caught you. He did. We all watched. Oh, thank God. Final 400 meters. I got nothing. Got nothing. Oh. Even if I had managed to stay with, there's nothing in these legs. Wah, wah. Oh, well.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Oh, look at that, 2.3 average. Oh my God. How to blow up bad. Not even 200 watts, oh my God. Like I said, it just goes to show you, like, fatigue. It's a thing. It was okay for like almost 20 minutes. Oh, it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible for me. There you go. So that put me to 100K indoors. As you can see, my outdoor is much more. I don't know what else we have here. Oh, we get the jersey. We get the jersey in 41 kilometers. Oh. Oh my God. I just feel that so bad. Ugh. Yeah, it does it through Strava or the Wahoo. So my Wahoo uploads it to everything pretty much. So you just set it up, you connect it to Zwift, and bada bing, it's here. I have it set up for Ruby that way too. And Ruby's also same sort of thing. Oh my God, that was just terrible. I feel terrible. You can set it up with a Garmin too, via Strava. And you can hook your Garmin direct to Zwift as well. That's that whole indoor-outdoor thing. Both Ruby and Zwift have been doing it just to have that, what is it? When you see your week in review or whatever. Oh. Yeah. It's all sorts of good stuff there. As we slowly grind through this as well. It'd be nice to get those socks. I smoked. I am smoked. Do we have smoke? Not yet. Are you smoked out there, bath salts? Like, because stuff will be way closer to you. Oh my God. Like I said, I feel absolutely smashed. Yeah, no, it sucks. It's when I woke up on Sunday, the sun was really, really red. I was worried, but the numbers were low. It's only a matter of time before I got to spend some more time. Yeah, rest day tomorrow, Alex. I am so beyond cooked. I knew today like I was going to struggle on the climbs, but I didn't know how bad until we hit it. And like, I'll give it to Jail and, you know, Eric and everybody just like absolutely smashing it. Dean, like those guys, they're on fire. Like they're absolutely killing up the climbs. Like it's awesome. I do not have the capacity to do it. Like first week, I think we did that first climb. I was okay. I kind of got a little bit detached, but those guys are doing phenomenal. And to be honest, on the climbs, I can't keep up. Now, if we start doing crits, maybe that'll be a different story. But yeah, last few syrup cups that I've set up have definitely not been suited for my riding style, which is good because it pushes me in a different kind of avenue. And I mean, I have big weekends typically if the weather is good. And well, even if it's not good, I have long rides, like long endurance rides. And then usually by Monday, I've been close to PRs, even though I've had, 7 to 8 hours in the saddle on the weekend, which is good. Because like I said, cross season is, what did I say, 4, 5, 6 weeks away. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun racing on the Mondays after doing 2 back-to-back cross days. I'm prepared to get absolutely smashed. Yeah, and that's it. It's the comparison. Like there you go. I'm the same way, Alex. It's like my indoor does not even compare to my outdoor. It's all that 101 kilometers have been Surf Cup races. Everything else is outdoors, pretty much. And that's the way I like it, in the sense that when it's riding season outside, I like to ride outside, and You know, it's because winter gets long, and there you go. Can't do worse than me there. Okay. Yeah, I just I wanna kind of, I think my top finish last year in cross was 17th. I'd like to do better than that. It's tough because it's such a young field, and but you know, like 17th, like I'm trying to keep it real. I would be ecstatic to do top 10. I am Masters 55 plus. So I get put in with all the everything from like juniors to whatever. So we all get lumped in. Same thing. So, and I just like, I just get, there's not enough Masters 55 plus guys. So until it gets to like the bigger standings and stuff like that, like nationals and stuff. So, but yeah, basically it's what it'd be Cat 4 equivalent. So, but when you're a kid and 18 and like moving up and all that kind of, those kids are fast, man. They're fast. Much faster than me. And they're much lighter than me. I can punch hard, but it's the short, punchy climbs that they kill me. Racing is dying out here in the UK. A bit of a shame. Nice that you have loads of races. Yeah, it's we don't have a lot of here. It's kind of adjusting. I think cross here is doing well. I think that crits are struggling. Like I said, the local crit here hasn't run now for 2 years. That just leaves the big Tour de Bonesse, which I'm very hesitant sometimes, like when I haven't been, like, I want to make sure that I'm on the ball before I start interjecting myself in like some bigger things, kind of things. So I'll leave that to way past fast and stuff. Gravel, like as you say, Curtis, is huge. We got goes to gravel, but that's always a mess. I always mean to race it. And because I'm a fair weather rider, if it's raining, like it has for the past 3 years, I won't do it just because I'm not dealing with that. It's just, no. And then we've got the Range, which is a separate series, which is a non-UCI series. And it's quite popular because they open up a couple ranches that aren't accessible otherwise. So there's good local kind of participation in that. So there's a fair few gravel races. Road, there's a few, like the club I'm in has the road race early on. One of my favorite crits is gone now. So the Canmore one, if you've watched the vlogs, I went out there with Way Past Fast last year. You know, that's another one that I wanted to race this year. I would have raced that. The problem with Tour de Bonesse this year is that it's nationals. So the lower end cats got cut off, which means I either have to, I don't really have the points. I don't have the points. It's not a question if, not really. I just don't have points to do anything. Or it's, you know, go and race with the Masters, like for Masters Nationals. And like, I'm not going to be out there and be as chaotic as as that. I'm not going to ruin somebody's day because I just want to go race, kind of thing. So there you go. RR is trailing off here. Crits are kind of hanging in. There's a lot of good coverage if you watch on YouTube. There's a lot of good coverage of the crit racing series and stuff like that. One of the crits here in Vancouver with the Gastown crit. It was just on a couple weeks ago. That is huge. It has the biggest purse in North America. I think it's something like, I want to say $50,000. It's huge. And if you've ever been to Vancouver, Canada, Gastown is kind of like the old section of town. It's got a steam clock and it's got cobbles and all that kind of stuff. So it's a really kind of cool event. And it's gotten so big, like Legion was here and a lot of the big teams were here because it's good money. It's good money. So they're here and doing it. So that's cool. Nearest Cat 3-4 race for me is 5 hours away. Not really worth. Yeah, that makes it hard. It makes it hard. And I hear you because it's like when they canceled, they call it the midweek mayhem here. When that got canceled again, I thought about maybe going trying like some other stuff, but I don't want to ride, or drive, 3 hours for a crit that I'm going to get spat out the back. We just got a new velodrome built, same distance in Edmonton, 4 hours away. I'd rather go pay and do some track time and just, enjoy myself, I guess, and get my speed, excitement through that. I think it'd be a ton of fun that way. But yeah, it all depends. And I mean, cross I enjoy because it's, it's the off-road aspect and it's not, it's challenging. It is. It's definitely challenging. TT getting big as well, which is interesting because but I get that. Like TT, you're just kind of racing against everybody and yourself, and it's staggered, so there's no, big thing. That's the thing with anything side by side, crit racing, anything like that. I mean, cross, you get your line and, there's passing and stuff, but it's not the same. Like the speed is completely different than crit racing. And, there's hopefully no thing. Although a guy crashed last year, my last cross race, a guy crashed like right in front of me, lost control and went over. I just about ran him over, which would have sucked, but I didn't. A lot easier to put on. Yeah, it's. I'm sure they're easier to manage as well. Yeah, you can still TT on a road bike. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's guys that do that here. I think there's a TT component to the Tour of Bonus this year. Usually they do a hill climb, the road race, and then the criterium for the Omnium. So yeah, it'll be good. I mean, I'll be out there taking photographs of the team and stuff like that. So that'll be my role there. It just didn't quite roll out the way I wanted to this year, but that's fine. Like, I mean, it's just I got to work on fitness. I don't feel my fitness is where it should be anyways. I am definitely faster and stronger, but I think it's always kind of like you always want to be that little bit better. And I like being competitive. So 9 is Ace, non-sanctioned TT series in Fort Collins for many years. 3 courses, rotate weekly, any bike welcome. Well, that's cool. 9 race. Okay. That's cool. That is very cool. They also have here, the guys that put on the midweek mayhem, I think they also do a cross series. So it's like a midweek cross. So I might do that as well. Although 3 cross races in a week is going to be pushing the envelope for sure. Although the midweek one is a lot more introductory, I guess, is a way to put it. I think the way they categorize it, there's not the regular cats. It's more a citizen class kind of race. Yeah, you don't have to spend money on a TT bike. You can race on whatever bike. I mean, it's you go out and you do your thing, and it's like competing, like it's pushing yourself, and like the thing is like for me, like I know I am never going to win a cross race here. Not a chance in hell. But it's all about going out there and pushing, and seeing where you line up and all that kind of stuff. And it's very similar to what we do here on Zwift. It's like you go there and you see the same people, and there's something about racing with the same people all the time. It's like you get that little bit of competitiveness. Some weeks you're ahead of the game. Some weeks you're behind, and then you see other people improve, and you improve yourself, and it just you all get faster and faster together, and that's just kind of it. So, I mean, I don't think you have to spend the money until such times as maybe that's your jam. Like, if TTs are your jam, and ultimately that's the bike you're going to use and race and do it all the time, then it's probably worth the investment. I see a few guys out here with TT bikes. I think a couple of them are triathletes. But there's a couple guys that I think are straight on TT guys. We also have 2 and 4x Dirt Series, New Belgium Brewery, CX, late season, short track, mountain bike, early season, great community. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. That's a lot of stuff going on. 4x Dirt, like when you say 4x, you mean 4 cross, like downhill, where you line up at the gate like a BMX and down. It's a lot of fun, although depending on the course, it can be pretty intimidating, because I know we did the UCI World Cup here in Calgary probably about 10 years ago, and I am telling you, the jumps on that course were like pretty massive, and the 4x courses here was small enough. It was big, but it was small enough that it was like hardtail city. That's what's nice about Zwift. Everybody on the same playing field. Yeah. 2x4 race series. 2x4 race series. 4 race. A lot of numbers. Most people I find just want to do long zone 2 rides and not be competitive. And that's good too. Like, I mean, like, to be honest, this last week, like I said, Luca coming into this week, I'm like, hey, I've got a week off. Just so you know, I'm probably going to totally deviate from what you have planned, worse than normal. Because sometimes, like with work and weather and all that kind of stuff, it depends. Like some days, like power's good. Some days you got a rough work weekend. It's just like you take it hard. But I knew I was going to deviate, and I did. Basically rode every day, minimum probably 50. Well, probably actually 70K, except for Friday. I did like a short 30-ish K, but everything else was like 70 to a kind of 100 kind of thing. So it's, yeah, he knew it was coming. But it was nice because, like I said, you go out there a couple times, went out with friends that just like to ride recreationally. A couple times went out and just smashed it. A couple times, smashed it, went slow, smashed it. It's you just have fun. How about this 4 race CX series, 4 race short track mountain bike series? Interesting. So they do 4 and 4. That's kind of interesting. Like CX and like short track mountain bike have a lot of similarities. but to the same extent, like I would much rather ride a cross bike or a gravel bike than a mountain bike, unless the mountain bike is doing unless you're doing like bigger stuff. It's I keep on looking at the +1 bikes and stuff like that. I keep on looking at getting a more XC kind of mountain bike, but I know that's just a recipe for disaster for me, because I'm just going to go do stupid things on it because I can. Not that I should, but I can. Oh, that's good. But anyways, guys, appreciate the chit chat. I am cooked. I'm going to hit the showers here. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Great racing, everybody. Sorry I wasn't a little bit more entertaining. Great job by everybody that raced. You guys absolutely smashed it. It was a pleasure to watch. We will be back next week, and hopefully in a little bit better form for me. But like I said, these haven't exactly been the races for my type of riding, but everybody killing it. I am sure the GC will be in there. Again, thanks to Miguel for always taking care of the GC stuff with his creation. And that's where all the stats come from. So appreciate that, Miguel. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Jersey, you've got a few weeks left to pre-order. Please do. It would be fantastic. And just as a side, because everybody is here, that's hanging on here, I did ask about potentially getting the jersey in the game, and I'm just waiting to hear back from Zwift. So hopefully it becomes a thing where this is an in-game thing. That would make me 10 times happier that anybody that races in this series would get this as an unlock, and I think that would be super cool. But the best way you can do that is if you know people that enjoy racing and do that, just invite them to come race. And the more people that we have in the races, the better it is, and the more people that come in week in out, just makes it better for everybody. We can all hang out, have fun, chit chat, race, have a good laugh, and all that kind of stuff. All right, until next time, guys. See ya.